This is my Montague folding bike. To fold it down, you just pull that lever and quick release, and it quick releases that right there, and you just fold it in half. And the front wheel comes off, and then that way it folds up pretty easy to fit inside the vehicle. I did put a direct drive electric hub on the back. It's about 700 watt. It's 36 volt. I got a 36 volt 15 amp hour lithium ion battery. Probably gets about 18 miles of charge roundabout. My controller for the electric hub, I modified this rack, and it's right there. I ran all the wiring through this tube right here. It goes down the down tube to the back wheel, and then all the other wiring for the throttle and stuff runs inside that cover there. I am going to possibly run some, like RC car batteries, about 6 amp hour, and run them out of that water bottle. Just cut the water bottle and put the batteries inside. It'll be more stealthy. I did start out with a geared hub motor, and it was real small, and you couldn't really even notice it was an electric bike because of the freewheel was no bigger than the hub motor. But I had some problems with it. It wasn't very reliable. I've probably put about 100 miles on this so far. I haven't any problems with it. The direct drive motors, they say that there's some magnetism that has some drag. It's very minimal. It's little noticeable, but not while you're riding it. The only time I've noticed is if you spin the wheel with the wheel off the ground, it does slow down a little bit, but there's hardly no drag. I do get stuck out after dark a little bit every once in a while, so I've had this for a while, but I don't know how many milliamp hour it is, but it runs this headlight here. And like I said, I don't use it too much, but it's super bright, and it'll light up the night pretty good. And it don't run off of the big lipo battery, so you're not running your electric bike battery down. I have a cell phone case, and if you download some apps on your cell phone and it has GPS, you can get a odometer and it'll tell your speed and everything. The only bad thing about that is if you lose your GPS signal, you lose your odometer accurateness, and then you're not really knowing how many miles you went for your battery to run down. It does have a battery indicator, but it's not real super accurate. I went ahead and bought this cheap speedometer off eBay. It like $8, but it's kind of neat. It's wireless. There's a little transmitter here, and there's a little magnet there. It seems like it's pretty accurate. Then that way I can keep track of my miles and speed. The back, I went ahead and put that little tail light on here in case I ride in the dark. It seems to work pretty good. I plan on trying to get back to my hunting spots, so I put this gun rack on here. This way, when I go hunting and it's still warm outside, I can get back to the spots that no one's at with no sweating, and be easier and quiet. Like I said, this is my Montague folding electric bike. Thanks a lot.